and welcome to your practice. This will be a medium length practice, about maybe 25 minutes, half an hour or so. So a nice practice that you can squeeze in anytime in the middle of your day, just to sneak off and get some yoga in. So let's start on tabletop. We'll stack our joints, shoulders over elbows, elbows over wrists, hips over knees, and then we'll just feel into our spine. Do some lateral movement, side to side. Start to breathe here through your nose, inhaling and exhaling. Now let your head drop down. Press back, stretching your arms out into a brief narrow-kneed child's pose. Then inhale, return to tabletop. We'll move through some cat-cows. So we'll inhale for cow, letting the belly drop, and then exhale, rounding the back into cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. One more. Inhale. Exhale. And return to a neutral spine. Let's move into some twists. So we'll start twisting to the right. We'll thread the left arm under, letting your left ear drop down to the mat, breathing into the twist. Feel that spine waking up. One more inhale. Press back to tabletop, and we'll change sides. So we'll thread the right arm under, right ear on the mat. Breathing and opening into the twist. Inhale. Return to tabletop. We'll move into some leg extensions with our toes on the mat. So stretch the right foot back, toes tucked. Keep that right leg straight. Single line of energy moving all the way from the right heel, up the leg, up the spine, through the crown of the head. Now with some gentle rocking forward and back, feel your abdominals moving up towards your spine, core engaged. And as you rock forward and back, feel the different ways that that engages your abs. One more breath here. And release to tabletop. Move into the other side. Left toes back on the mat. Straight line of energy from the leg all the way up the spine through the crown of the head. Tucking the belly button towards the spine. Rocking back and forth. Exploring your core. Inhale. Exhale, return to tabletop. Now we'll move the knees wide on the mat, toes together, press back into child's pose. Let your forehead touch down. Big inhale, exhaling through the mouth, stretching through the back, opening through the shoulder blades, letting your arms stretch long. Two more nice deep breaths here. Inhale. Press back up to hands and knees. Now tuck the toes. We'll press all the way up into downward facing dog. You can pedal the feet, stretching into those calves, waking up the hamstrings. And then find stillness in the legs, and now explore into your upper body. And some gentle rounding, some cat-like motions, and then
pressing through the chest, exploring the opening in the shoulders. When you're ready, find some stillness, stretching long through the legs and upper body, letting the head hang heavy. We'll take 3 breaths here. On the inhale, look to the top, bend the knees. Exhale, step to the top, move into a forward fold. Place some bend in your knees. You can grab opposite elbow creases and then just let your upper body hang. Head heavy. You can rock back and forth in your torso, letting your spine and your neck release. And find stillness as you're ready. 2 more breaths here, just hanging and releasing. Inhale, halfway lift, bringing your hands to your shins. Still some bend in the knee. Feel a long spine, stretching all the way from the tailbone through the top of your head. Pulling your belly button up towards your spine. Breathe into length here. 1 more inhale. And exhale, fold in. Inhale, sweep the arms up, rise all the way up, high mountain, stretching back, maybe moving into a little bit of a back bend, and bring your hands through heart center to rest at your sides in mountain pose. 2 breaths. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to high mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale to heart center. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale. This time, bring your hands to the mat. Step back to high plank. Bring the knees down. Tuck the tailbone under so that your belly can move towards your spine. Feel the abs pulling in, feel that core engaging. Now shift back, forward, back and forward, feeling that belly pull in. 1 more, and back, forward, and then you can lower all the way down to the mat, forehead down. Legs stretched long behind you, hands at the ribcage. Now inhale, lift to cobra, stay for the exhale. Inhale, and then press back into downward facing dog. Stay here for a breath. Inhale, bend your knees, look to the top. Exhale, step and fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale to heart center. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank and lower all the way down to the mat. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. One breath here. Inhale, bend your knees. Exhale, step. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. And exhale, hands to heart center and down to your sides, mountain pose. Close your eyes. Take 3 slow breaths here. Let your eyes open. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your left foot to the back of the mat, coming into runner's lunge. Now feel into your hips. You can raise and lower, bending into your back knee, moving forward on your front knee, just shifting the weight, playing with that opening in the hips and the engaging of the different muscles in both legs. The hamstrings working, the quads working, the calves engaging. And then return to stillness in your lunge. We'll take one more breath. And then we'll move back into downward dog. Full inhale and exhale. We'll inhale your left leg up. Exhale, step forward into your runner's lunge on the opposite side. And we'll play here with our weight, shifting forward and back, bending into the right leg, opening into the hips, playing with the muscular engagement. And we'll come to stillness. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, this time look to the top of the mat, bend the back knee, and step and fold on the exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right foot to the back of the mat. Runner's lunge. This time we'll bring our right palm to the mat and we'll spin open into dragonfly twist. Opening the chest to the left side. Left finger stretching out to the sky. One more inhale. Return your hands to the mat and step back into downward dog. One breath in, one breath out. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, step forward to runner's lunge. Bring your left hand to the mat and open into dragonfly twist on the other side, stretching your right hand up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, bend the back knee, look to the top, step and fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale,
through heart center, returning to mountain, eyes closed, 3 breaths. Open your eyes, bring your hands to heart center. Then we'll turn on our mat so that we're facing the side. And then we'll step out into a straddle. Legs wide on the mat. Bring the arms out, spreading wide. Stretch up into star pose. You can pivot your toes out a little bit, heels in. Stretching, opening the chest. Spread the fingers wide. And then pivot the toes in, heels out. We'll bring our hands to heart center and we'll fold all the way down, Prasarita. Let the head hang. You can leave your hands on the mat where they are, or you can reach for your peace fingers to grip your big toes, pulling yourself deeper into the fold. We'll inhale, bring your hands to your hips, bend in the knee, and lift up to standing. And we'll pivot the right toes. We'll move into a warrior 2. Stretching over the right foot, right knee over ankle, gazing over the fingers of your right hand, or if this is hard on your neck, you can just keep your cervical spine in line with the rest of your spine. So find that nice, comfortable gaze. And tune into 3 deep, slow breaths. Bring your hands to heart center. We'll pivot. Right foot in, left toes out. Spread your arms and move into warrior 2 on the left side. Stretching wide through the arms, opening through the chest. Finding a comfortable gaze, either over your left fingers or just straight out the side of your mat. Breathing into the tall spine and lengthen the neck. 3 breaths. Bring the hands to heart center. We'll pivot in. And let's toe heel our feet a little bit closer, just past hip width. We'll move into a goddess pose. Lower all the way down. Bring your elbows to the inside of your knees, helping to press your knees apart using your arms. Shift your weight towards your heels, playing with your balance point. Breathing length into the spine, opening through the heart center. One more inhale. And release to a forward fold. We'll bend the knees, bring the hands to the hips, and sweep all the way up. We'll step back up to a wide straddle. Pivot those right toes again. Bring it to warrior 2 on the right side. And this time we will shift into a balancing half moon. So we'll slowly start to shift the weight to the front foot, bringing our eyes down just in front of the mat, placing the right hand on the floor or a block. We're lifting the left leg, left arm up to the sky. Now if you want to challenge your balance, you can start to lift that right hand off of the floor. Really challenging the balance here. If that's too much, just bring that right hand right back down. And we'll step back with control into a warrior two. We'll shift, let's try the left side. Warrior two. Shifting our weight into the left foot, bringing our left hand to the floor just in front of the mat. Rising up into balancing half moon. Feeling the right foot, right hand stretching up to the sky to challenge our balance. We can lift that right, left, getting my hands mixed up, left hand off the floor. And then with control, we'll step back, warrior two, hands together, toes in, heels out, sweep the arms wide, and then dive into a straddle. Folding here, letting the head hang. Move into some yes with the head, no, shaking it out. And just letting your spine and neck release. Halfway lift. Bring your hands to your hips, bend the knees, and sweep up. We'll step to the top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. We'll come onto our back. Rolling all the way down onto our back, bringing your knees with you, hugging them into your chest. Close your eyes, hug your knees in, just feel that sweet release in the lower back. And let your left leg stretch long on the mat. Keep hold of your right knee, continuing to bring it into your chest. And then we'll twist over to the left, letting that left knee fall onto the ground. You can let your arms open into a T if that's comfortable, or just leave them closer to your body. And come back to center. Right leg long on the mat. We'll bring the left knee into our chest, pulling it in. And then twisting to the right side. Knee to the floor. Your arms fall where they're comfortable, breathing into the twist. One more breath. And release to center. And we'll bring our feet flat onto the mat. We'll prepare for bridge pose. So fingertips should be able to just touch the heels, feet flat, palms flat on the ground. Tuck your tailbone, and then roll up your spine, pressing into bridge pose. You can leave your palms flat on the mat or move into the bind. Enjoy this opening in the spine, stretching through the chest and heart center. One more breath.
And lower. Let your knees fall together, feet wide on the mat. Let your eyes close down 3 breaths. Open your eyes. Stretch your legs long on the mat. We'll do a little bit of core work before we finish our practice. So stretch your legs long. Feet, toes pointed up. Quadriceps engaged. Tailbone tucks, bringing your belly towards your spine. Shoulder blades wide. And curl up. Feeling the center of your belly working. Feeling those deep abdominal layers working. Hold here. And slowly move back towards the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Curling up. Nice controlled movements. Return to the mat. Inhale. Exhale and curl up. Release. Inhale. Exhale, curl up. Release. Inhale. Exhale, curl up. Release. One more, and this time we'll hold at the top. Inhale. Exhale, curl up. Now find a sweet balance spot where your abs continue to engage, but your obliques are not gripping too much. You just feel a strong column in the center of your abdominals. And just stay here. You can rock a little bit to either side, just playing with that strength in your abs. Stay here for another count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release. Deep breath in, side away. Bring your knees to your chest, and reach for your feet, opening into happy baby. Nice releasing through the lower back, through the ribs. And then bring your legs long on the mat. Let your arms fall to the sides, palms facing up. Inhale. Exhale. Releasing into Shavasana. Deepen your inhale. And exhale. Roll to one side. And then press up to a seat with your eyes closed.
Easy cross-legged seat. Bring your hands to your lap. Breathe into your tall spine here. Bring your hands to heart center. Namaste.